Welcome to the Hot Rod Podcast with Ron Foreman and Brady Wright. We're the guys who eat, breathe, and live cars. Ron is the president and founder of the Rat Bastards Car Club and a longtime builder of awesome hot rods. Brady is the founder of the Idaho State Hot Rod Hall of Fame, a producer of car shows all across the Northwest, and the builder of the only rat rod ice cream truck in the state.
Hi, welcome to the show. This is number 508. Be sure to hit the share and like buttons and
subscribe because we'll take all the followers we can get.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got a kind of a fun thing tonight. We have 3 presidents on the show.
Hey, isn't that a band?
I think it should be. It should be. I'm not sure what the song would be, but I like the idea of the band. Well, wait a minute. You're a drummer.
Yeah, I have played the drums, yes.
You have played the drums. I have played the bass. Let's see what Bruce plays. Maybe we can get a combo going here. Our guest tonight is Bruce Snyder. Bruce is the president of the Rat Bastards chapter on the Olympic Peninsula. Let's bring him in and get this whole thing started. And as promised, Bruce Snyder, president of the Rat Bastards Car Club on the Olympic Peninsula. Do you have a city that you identify with, or is it just the entire peninsula and points west?
We identify with the entire peninsula and pointing
there
west.
You are, as you should.
Awesome.
All the way from the flashy vampires and forks to the renegade Canadians at Point Roberts.
Pretty much, and we go as far south as Shelton almost. So we're covering a lot of the Olympic Peninsula and the Hood Canal.
Shelton's down there. You're all the way through the rainforest and down darn near to the river mouth at that point.
That's the back door to Olympia.
It is.
Yeah. Well, we've had some newer inquiries from down south. Just to kind of sum some quick things up. A year ago, we had a podcast, and the club now is a year old, and membership is growing.
Awesome.
Our membership requests this week alone, from the stuff that we've posted online, we'll have 6 applications that go out for membership this week.
That's pretty good. So assuming that all of those guys or people, end up joining for full time and all that, what would that take you up to total membership?
That would take us up to 16.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, and I know Ron's got more than that, but your club's been around a lot longer. I know you have X number of members, and then there's active members, because that's how all clubs work.
Yeah, it just like anything else. I mean, that will be our total head count, but there's always a select group of core members that you can count on. That if you're in the trench, those are the guys you want to be in the trench with.
That's right.
Well, so to get everybody kind of up to speed here, what we're doing tonight, this is part of our series of clubs and their signature events and things, and how that works for the club in general, and what they hope to get out of the events and stuff like that. And yes, it's true, we're all president of a Rat Bastards Car Club, but you know what? We're just like every other car club in the country. We got the same concerns, we've got the same challenges, we've got the same situations. We have members who are there and some who are not. And we try to find events and things to do that are fun for all of the members. And we try to do things for the community that, lets people know what we're about. And of course, if that helps to drag some more members onto the floor, then that's a good thing too. Bruce we were talking a week or so ago, and Bruce has got a kind of a cool deal that you guys are doing. And I before we get too deep into it, let's just start with that. I mean, membership is cool, but tell me what you got planned here. This thing you're doing.
Are we referring to Kingdom Fest, or are we referring to, is that what you're referring to?
Yeah. And the other thing you were about to say too. So we'll do both.
So we've got a lot going on this year. Starting off this Friday, we're hosting the Friday night cruise and photo shoot for the Squim Irrigation Fair and Festival and the car show. Then there's the car show Saturday. Then again, our signature stuff is, of course, we have our infestation in September in Quilcene, right. But through our interactions within the community and stuff, we're now getting involved with some other organizations, including churches, and we've been asked to host a special event in July on the pier in Port Angeles called Kingdom Fest. And that will be a day of worship music, sermon in the morning, food vendors, just all kinds of things, just
That's great
to
stuff.
bring the positivity back to hot rodding and show that we can be intertwined with the community.
Sure. And for people who are, watching this from some other part of the country, uh, you said Port Townsend or Port
Port
Angeles?
Angeles.
So Port Angeles is essentially on the top tip of the state of Washington, very toward the western. It's on the Straits of Juan de Fuca, which is the lead into Puget Sound. So you couldn't get too much farther north, and you couldn't get too much farther west in America than that. But Port Angeles is a real nice town. There's a ferry to Canada from there, and it's a beautiful place. And getting a club involved with a church is a great thing. We do a similar thing over here. We do a Father's Day car show with the Valley Real Life Church in Spokane Valley every year, and it's same kind of thing. It's family and fun and hot rods and and faith and all those things are wins.
Yes, it's
Absolutely.
a win-win for everybody in that kind of situation.
So, what do you hope to happen with Kingdom Fest?
Well, I hope to let the community know that, it's not about a name, it's not about your car, it's about your character and what you believe in. And that's
Yep.
what's most important in making the club grow is the character that you bring. Um, and to be involved with positive things with positive influence.
Yeah, I'm all for that, and supporting not only the community but specific people in the community if they have a need. I mean, Ron has been about this for almost 20 years. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard you say it. Your outfit, your charity, your family, your something needs some money. Okay, we'll do a car show and we'll give you all the proceeds. I mean,
Yep.
that's forever.
Hey,
That's one of the things that the club is about. And there's lots of clubs that do that, but I think in fairness, I'm totally biased. Rat Bastards are pretty good at it.
well, I'd have to be biased and say the same thing because our chapter is the same thing. Last year, everything that we made from our doing car shows, our own infestations, side projects, all went back to the community. It all goes back to our community, to the kids, um, through multiple other nonprofit organizations.
Right.
And that's what we're about is helping any way that we can to build that bridge for one thing, to get kids involved in the cars, to let them work with their hands and to be a good mentor and somebody that they can look up to and ask for advice and see that
Yeah.
there are other alternatives and other ways to walk in life.
So hot
Yeah.
rodding is a state of mind, not just to being having a car and doing all that stuff. It's a state of mind. It's about community and giving back to the community and sharing one another's camaraderie and the same like-minded things that we all like to do.
Yeah. Couldn't have said that any better. And speaking of sharing, a lot of cars, everybody has done this. I mean, I don't know where you're listening to this or where you're watching the podcast from, but you know that this is true. You can go to a car show and there's basically couple of kinds of people in there. There's variations, but basically, you get people who've got show cars, and those cars are inviolate. They're non-touchable. They're there to be looked at and drooled on and all that kind of stuff, but never touched. Those are the show cars. And then there's the people who, like Ron, who's got a really nice 31 Ford Hot Rod. I mean, it's a beautiful car. We've shown pictures of it before, and it's on a lot of our stuff. People come to look at his car. He's like, little kids come by. You want to get in? Go and sit in it. I mean, that's half the fun.
They love it. I love
When
it too.
Yeah.
sure, who wouldn't? And when a
And
little kid, a 7, 8, 9-year-old kid, male or female, doesn't matter, gets to get into one of those cars because they don't look like the modern stuff. They're different. They get to get into one of those things, and it maybe that sparks an interest. Maybe that's a memory that they take with them into young adulthood. Maybe that's a reason that they decide suddenly, you know what? I'm going to start building Revell models, or I'm going to start doing
Yeah.
Funko Pop. I'm going
Or
to maybe
Hot Wheels.
customize my bicycle or my rag, whatever. That's how you make new hot rodders, not by shutting them out and not by belittling whatever efforts they might be making.
Hmm.
Oh, well, it's only a rice grinder. You know what? it's what the guy can afford, and he's
Yep.
having fun with it. Bring it. That's all good. And
You know,
there's a lot of clubs that do that, some that don't.
that's a good that whole outlook is the positivity that we try to project. If it's got wheels, you're pretty much welcome. It's the character, the what we do with the community. Well, hot rodders, we know this and we live this in another way. We all have garages, stockpiles of parts. If one of our buddies needs something, in our hot rodding community, you bend over backwards, you got this part, you give it to your buddy, you help him,
Sure.
if you don't have it, you guide him. Well, what we're doing is taking it one step further and taking that philosophy and helping the community
Yep.
and getting involved there.
Mhm.
And we're not dealing in car parts. We're dealing in real involvement,
Relationships, relationships, and
relationships.
building
Sure.
friendships.
Not car parts, it's
Yes, sir.
heart parts. Yeah, that's good. Well, nice. So the Kingdom Fest is coming up when? Let's give it a little plug here.
July 12th.
July 12th. And where
Okay.
is it?
Sunday, July 12th, Port Angeles Pier, Port
Yep.
Angeles, Washington.
Yep. And if somebody wants to, get a little bit more information about it, it's a little bit of a drive from other than Western Washington, but it's worth it. Believe me, it's a beautiful area.
Oh, it's
Um,
awesome.
how would they get
They
in touch with it? Would they call
they
you? Would they
can
call the
just
club?
type in Kingdom Fest, and I believe there's already a Facebook up and some information about it that's already online. Um,
Super.
I so I'm pretty sure that's up and running at this point.
Well,
All
be
right.
sure and
Well, we'll
put that
make
on the
sure.
Rat Bastards event page.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll transfer it over either later tonight after
Cool.
after our meeting here and everything.
Okay.
But
By the time you see this on the air, it'll be done.
All right.
yes,
Bruce will have done it by now.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Well, now you were talking a little bit about another event, but before we go to that, I want to touch on, you said this a couple of times, and some of the people who are familiar with our club, wherever you happen to be, you may have heard the term infestation. And the history of it's the name of our annual car show. It's the big show that the clubs put on. And the derivation of the name came, I think Ron and a couple of the guys in the original club came up with the idea that anytime there's more than three rat bastards in a room, it's an infestation.
That's right.
And so the club decided that that was going to be the name of the show. And Bruce, you said when yours is in September, right?
yes, it's the third week of September. I'd have to look at my calendar for the hard date.
It's okay.
Third weekend in September in Quilcene. It's part of the Quilcene Fair and Parade.
There you
The
go.
club will also be hosting portion of the parade this year also.
Very nice.
Um, that's our big event for the year, just like yours that you have in June.
Ours in North Idaho is on June 27th. It's a Saturday, and it's actually going to be held in the little town of Rathdrum, which is north of Coeur d'Alene by 11 miles. It's a great place. We take over the entire main street, and we got vendors and coffee carts and live music. I mean, it's a festival just by itself. It's going to be bigger this year than it was, of course, because that's how we work it. And then Ron, you've got your infestation over there. When's yours?
You know what? It's up to the club.
But it's going to be
Huh?
sometime this summer.
It's up to the club.
Well,
Marcia and I are stepping back and letting the club figure out who's going to run the club, trying to figure out who's going to be president, who's going to run it, because with Marcia's health situation,
ah,
I'm not gonna put her through what we've had to do before. It's a lot of times it's just her and I getting everything
yeah,
together and
it's a
doing
lot.
everything, and
Well, I'll tell you what, when you get your date, let us know. We'll put it up here so that people know because
sure,
the
absolutely,
the home club infestation has always been a pretty good deal. I mean, some of the ones up in Cedar Woolley, some of the ones,
oh
at
yeah,
Triple X. I mean, it's always
oh
been a
yeah,
really great show. And
yes sir.
and is there not one kind of signature thing that the club does that a lot of clubs don't do as part of the infestation? And that is
Slow drag,
slow drags is one. Good. I was going to say that, but I was going to say it second.
build the
The
trophies.
build the trophies. The trophies, 99% of the time, the trophies are made by the club.
That's right.
And everyone's different and everyone's an art project and
They're all a piece of art.
one of a kind. Yeah. Um, and we do a little bit of a fun thing here in North Idaho. We do kind of non-traditional trophy categories. So we have some fun with it, most likely to get a ticket. And we have a new one this year, a category called the Blind Judge's Choice. And
Oh,
yeah, see, so what would a blind judge um, rate a car by?
make sure they have a tetanus shot if they come to our show. Touch them.
Wait,
What are you saying? In Rust we trust? Come on.
And
oh,
Rust we trust.
oh, it's even better than that. It's even better. Blind judge can't see the car, right? Can't see the car.
Nope.
You can hear it. So it's a
Hear
motor
it,
fest. It's a motor
touch it,
fest.
feel it. Oh, okay.
No, it ends up start up your car. Start up your car.
Loud pipe concept.
It's well, kind of, but it's just best sounding motor, and it's a
Oh, yeah.
fun one.
Cool.
And the trophy, of course, is a seeing eye dog. With the whole. I mean, it's all fun stuff. You got to do that stuff.
Cool.
Listen, let's take a break. We got to pay some bills here. We'll come right back in a bit. We'll talk about the second of Bruce's gigantic events. Stick with us. This is the Hot Rod Podcast. There's a great new family-oriented nonprofit car club in Idaho.
We're the Rat Bastards, and we want you.
Welcome all hot rods, 1969 or earlier, and orphans.
And the rough is enough.
Rat Bastards. Real steel and iron hot rods.
We are the Rat Bastards, and we want you.
We're all about old school hot rods and rat rods.
We get together, help each other build, and cruise like crazy.
Because that's the way car clubs are supposed to be.
Join us for cruisings all over Idaho and Washington.
Joining the club is easy.
A bunch of rat bastards.
Contact us through our club Facebook page or come talk to us at any event.
We have cruisings on the first and third Saturday of every month.
Check out our Facebook page for information.
Email us at ratbastardsidaho@gmail.com.
Rat Bastards!
We're charter sponsors of the Idaho State Hot Rod Hall of Fame and the Hot Rod Podcast.
Rat bastards.
Rat Bastards.
And the rough is enough.
It's not what you buy, it's what you build.
It's not what you buy, it's what you build.
It's not what you buy, it's what you build.
It's not what you buy, it's what you build.
It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
The most fun you can have with your clothes on.
So, Ron Foreman and Brady Wright, we're back with Bruce Snyder, who is coincidentally yet a third president of a Rat Bastards Car Club. Bruce is over on the Olympic Peninsula in the state of Washington, and you are paying a bunch of money for gas over there, pal.
Yeah, we are. But it just dawned on me, Ron's own words. There not only are we three presidents, we're three presidents of the Rat Bastards, and that qualifies as an infestation.
That's right.
This is an infestation. Look, there's a logo right down there that
Good
says
job,
infestation. It's us. That's great. Boy, are we
Excellent.
invested. And we're invested. Well, at that,
Look out,
Yes,
YouTube,
we're
here we
invested in
come.
being
Oh
invested.
my gosh. Yeah. I can see them flagging us even now. So before we took the break, Bruce was talking about this other event that he's doing aside from the infestation. We may touch on that again later, but tell us what you got going.
So we have a couple of things going. We are doing a lot of things with another car club, the Rakers. Okay.
That's right.
Awesome
Now,
club.
aren't they one of the
Awesome
oldest
club.
clubs over there?
They are the oldest club
Okay.
on the peninsula, and we are the youngest club on the peninsula. And we have built a really good, solid relationship.
Nice.
So we're doing a lot of cruises with them, interclub functions.
Awesome.
We've done stuff to private museums. We've done stuff together with the LeMay museums.
Yeah.
We attend their cruises. They attend our cruises. And we're doing stuff together for the community, same type of program.
Super cool.
And
Nice.
it feels good to be involved with the oldest club in the peninsula.
Yeah.
Um, as we are really the youngest club. We're the new kids on the block. And to be accepted and to be invited and to participate with these people, all of, just great people, great cars, um, is a real honor.
Yeah, well, we think so, sure. And I'm sure that they've got some ideas, to do stuff. I mean, if you're around that long, I think it may be fair to say you've probably tried just about everything, you know? So they got some good feedback for you, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course I have both of you to tap into, but they've got a lot of local knowledge of what works and what doesn't work, and certain aspects and where we can go,
Sure.
and, and I mean the relationship is very important with them, because once again we're the new kids, and we don't want to make the same mistakes, and we want to maybe have a little bit of an advantage, and definitely hanging out with the OGs gives you an advantage.
The OGs. Yeah. Well, if you have somebody who's already made the mistakes you're about to make, there's value there.
Well, in more ways than one. I mean, the guys from the club and the girls from the club, they're a plethora of information.
Oh yeah.
If you're building a car, if you need something, I mean, so they they've done everything that we do. We bleed the same blood. Let me just
That's
put it
awesome.
that way. And
Bleed the same
and
blood, bust
so
the same knuckles.
that's it
Yeah.
right there.
Nice. So give me an example of what you're doing with the Rakers. You got something coming up?
We're gonna be doing some more stuff. We've done 2 cruises with them, and
Okay.
we're looking at, so this is kind of, it's up in the air, but we may do a cruise next year. We're starting to plan it now, where it starts over here, goes through Spokane, through Idaho, all the
Wow.
way up into the mountains
Sturgis.
of Montana. Pretty close. It's a
We-
4-day cruise, is
Yeah.
what
Well,
we're.
I mean, it's 320 mile. Well, from your place, it's about 360, isn't it, to get here?
Yeah, so we're looking to. We just started talking about it, and we're just trying to put it together. We're seeing
Nice.
about the interest. It's going to be a Pacific Northwest rod run.
Uh-huh.
Um, and if we get enough interest in it, then we're going to go ahead and probably pull the plug.
It'd be great.
Cool.
You're going to have to arrange food stops, gas stops. I mean, this is going to be a project. I'm nothing but applause for you. That's great. When are you planning on or hoping to
Yes.
do that?
Absolutely.
Well, we just started talking about it at our last trip to LeMays, right? And the subject
Okay.
was brought up to me, and asked if we would be interested. And of course, I said, of course we would be interested.
Yeah.
It's actually something. It was a Raker's idea, but they included us in it. That's what I'm saying. There's benefits of this inter-club community,
Sure.
um,
Yeah.
and building these relationships. Just like, well, the last 2 things that we've done in our club with them, it really depends on both clubs' participation to get the numbers in order to do these things. And
Hmm.
so it's beneficial to both clubs.
Yep.
Um,
Would you open it up to other clubs besides just the two of you?
yeah, it would be open to anybody.
Because
Cool.
the group over there, it's the Rat Ship Crazy guys. They have done several of those. And you might, I know, Ron, Gary Estes.
Oh yeah.
Um, so you might just touch base because they've organized. I mean, he's close to where you are, is all, but Kevin and the rest of the guys and Rat Rod Richardson, they've organized several of those things and
Yep.
probably give you some good advice. It's great fun. I mean, they drink beer out of a boot, but that's another part of
Yeah.
it.
So you asked if we would be open to other people. Our
Yeah.
first joint club venture was to go to My Girl's Auto Memorabilia Museum in Kingston.
That was
Okay.
awesome.
Okay. And we had to, Bobby L, he's just a crazy, great guy, the owner. A lot of history there.
We
But
should
we
probably do a show with
advertised
him.
it. in fact, he offered to do some stuff with us, and we can all talk about that later. But when we advertised this, we had a total of 42 cars there, and only 20 of them were club cars. Okay,
That's not bad.
people from all over the community were calling and go, "Hey, we're not part of the club, but can we go?" Well, yeah,
Yes,
of course you can go.
of course.
You
Awesome.
know, and so that's how we operate over here. You don't have to be
Well,
part of the club. If you want to be
everybody's
part of
okay.
the club,
Yeah,
that's just awesome too. But
Yep.
sure.
you're welcome to anybody's welcome to anything that we do. There's an open door invitation.
That's awesome.
That's the way it should be. I mean, if you're having fun, doesn't everybody else want to have fun too? Sure. And do you not want to bring somebody in who wants to have fun? No, well, let's bring them in. Let's all have fun together. That's how the hot rod thing got started in the first place.
Well,
Tell me
people
what
might
you're doing.
enjoy it enough to make, well, maybe want to be a member or join the club, or
Could be
or
that
not,
too.
but they might
Absolutely.
get excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
I
I
can
got,
tell you
we
that
put a thing on Facebook here just last week about the infestation. I put the event on Facebook about our infestation, and I had a guy said hit me on Facebook. He says, "Well, how do you join the club?" And I told him, I said, "Well, you can call us or send a email or anything like that, and we'll talk and all that kind of stuff." And then I looked up his profile. The guy's in the Midwest somewhere. I mean, he's like miles from here. I said, "I'd love to have you, but it's a long drive to the meetings." But
Well, it's trademarked nationwide. Our club is
of
trademarked
course,
nationwide. We can start a chapter anywhere,
start a chapter
Florida.
down there, sure, I suppose.
so
But yeah, I mean, it's one of those deals where if you offer something fun, people will come and do it. If you build it, they will come, kind of.
Anywhere.
So yeah, there's no reason they can't. Hey, listen, let's take one more quick break here. We got to do this. We got about
Okay.
10 more minutes of the show. I want to kind of wrap this up and talk about things that you got coming up for the year. Stick with us. We'll be back in just a minute. Since 2021, the Idaho State Hot Rod Hall of Fame has been supporting and promoting hot rodders and hot rodding throughout the state. We are the only statewide nonprofit organization that serves all of Idaho and only Idaho. We live here, work here, cruise here, and we exist to provide scholarships for Idaho students entering the auto trades programs and colleges and Voctechs right here in Idaho. We hold our annual awards banquet in September every year, and in 2026 we will again be recognizing Hot Rodders of the Year, Young Rodders of the Year, Car Clubs of the Year, and we'll be awarding scholarships to deserving Idaho students. Inductees get statewide recognition and a custom logo jacket like no other. You can start nominating people for this honor right now. Email us at idahof@gmail.com. That's idahof, IDAHHOF @gmail.com. Our website is easy to find. It's idahof.org. That's IDAHHOF.org. The nomination form is there, or you can just email us and we'll send you one. Follow our Facebook page or find us on Instagram. The Idaho Hot Rod Hall of Fame, Idahof. We're in Idaho, about Idaho, for Idaho, except no substitutes. Still here, Hot Rod Podcast, Ron Foreman and Brady Wright, and Bruce Snyder from the Rat Bastards chapter on the Olympic Peninsula and all points west. So there was one other thing that you were talking about with this upcoming event and multi-club involvement, Bruce. I didn't want to stop you.
Well, this one is not so much a multi-club involvement, but this is more of a community involvement.
Okay.
And so this year we're going to have something that's called the Rat Bastards Road Crew, and we're going to take and manage the Quilcene Fairs Festival stretch of highway.
Okay.
And wear our Rat Bastards Road Crew attire and clean the roads.
Awesome.
Okay.
Very good.
One
So
more way to
what
give
is
back to
the
the community.
what is the official Rat Bastards road crew attire? You got one snowshoe and an ice skate, snorkel, and Hawaiian hat.
Sombrero, man.
So
It's a good look,
we're
but
going to turn our fluorescent jerseys into jail road crews.
okay, all
and,
right,
and
all
put
right.
Rat Bastards on the back of it.
Awesome.
I like it. I like it.
Cool. I gotta get me one of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we'll have to send
So
stuff
our
around.
goal there is to eventually work our way into our own stretch of highway and have our own highway sign.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that would be
Love it.
great.
I love it.
I might just gotta see if I can do that over here. That'd be
There you
good.
go. Cool.
So, and those are the ideas of getting involved in the community and stuff. And they're simple things. Don't take much.
Nope.
No, just time and heart. That's all it is. So let me offer this. If you're watching, regardless of where you're watching from, if we gave you something to think about tonight, and maybe you have an idea you want to share with us, you can, of course. You can comment or anything on the show. It's going to get published both on our YouTube channel and on the Facebook pages. So no matter where you see this, if it's shared or something, you can comment. You can always email us. My email is ratbastardsidaho@gmail.com. Or you can just, like I say, comment or send us a text message, one of those things. We'd love to hear your ideas. We'd love to hear your suggestions. And we'd love to hear feedback because that's kind of how it works. So I want to thank Bruce for stopping by and telling us all the stuff that's going on his end of the world. And Ron, you too. We are going to do another one of these in about a week. And we got a surprise coming up, an event that I didn't even know could be done. But the guys here are doing something really, really great as a kind of a remembrance. So we'll talk about that next week.
Okay.
But Ron, thanks a bunch. Bruce, always a pleasure. And we will definitely see you guys in June, I hope. And see if we can't make it over to your way in September.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there in June.
Okay.
Got a bunch of us coming, Brady. Bunches of us
promise or a threat? Which way?
Well, it just depends on how you want to take it.
Oh, I'm taking it as good news. Are you kidding me? That's all there is to that.
Awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, Bruce, thanks once more. Ron, we'll talk to you next week.
All right, brother.
Hey, it's always great to see Bruce.
Yes, sir.
He's a good guy.
So proud of him. I'm proud of you too, Brady. You guys are rocking with this thing.
You know
That's
what?
awesome.
It's fun. It's always been fun. That's the whole reason we got involved with the club in the first place.
If it ain't fun, it ain't worth doing. So let's have some fun.
Exactly right. I agree. Let's shave our heads. Oh wait, it's too late.
Oh, it's getting there.
I'm gonna send you an AI of you with a shaved head. You got me now. Now I'm gonna do it.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Hey, we got another show coming up in about a week. It is really going to be a spectacular event, so we'll save that one for later. But in the meantime, this has been the Hot Rod Podcast. My co-host Ron Foreman and Brady Wright. We will see you on the next one.
That's it for this episode of the Hot Rod Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe to our show, and we appreciate it if you smash those notification buttons too, so you'll know when a new one drops. For Ron Foreman, I'm Brady Wright. This has been the Hot Rod Podcast. We'll see you on the next one.